need to tweet that it's prison time. I don't know what keepable hands look like in this deck, but this has a Dismember and a Gifts Ungiven, so I guess I'm keeping it. The donation queue is here. Gotcha. Or go to Scoop Step. There's a link there. How do you feel about Ad Nauseam? I think it's okay. I think it's got a proactive linear game plan, which is where you want to be in Modern. Don't Scavenging Ooze me, John DeBro. Yes, they could be straight green-black too. I haven't played it at a paper event. The event that I was planning on going to, I actually ended up being sick the weekend that it happened. I really liked the build that I had in the last video that we played, the one that had Gaze of Granite in the sideboard. I think I was pretty happy with that configuration. Ad Nauseam has a lot of main deck tools to slow the game down though, like Angel's Grace and it sucks. Amari Katsu, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. I do appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you for the support. Getting closer and closer, just 30 sub points away from adding another emote to the channel. Should probably figure out what I want to fill in with all these emotes. I need to talk to my artist buddy. I think I actually have an open emote slot right now already. To get some, maybe we have enough emotes that at this point I could do like some channels do like joint emotes where you do bigger images across multiple emotes. How do sub points work again? So the higher tier subs give me more sub points. So Twitch Prime subs and tier 1 subs, the $4.99 subs, each count for 1 point, and then like the tier 3 subscriptions and tier 3 subs count for 6 points, and tier 2 subs count for 2 points. Ad Nauseam can combo pretty consistently on turn 4. The problem is, like, on the draw, turn 4 is often too slow in Modern. Hey, Katsu, what are my thoughts on Mardu Pyromancer? I think it's a very reasonable mid-range deck in the format. I think against other decks trying to do fair things, it's very, very good. I think it has the tools to keep up with a lot of the unfair decks in Modern, but I think on average it's probably a little bit worse against unfair decks than, like, Jund and Green-Black are. But I think it's still reasonable overall in the format. I think the Scavenging Ooze is basically going to mean we can't win the game. Honestly, maybe I should have played the Field of Ruin this turn. There's 2 swamps in this deck, right? Yeah, I probably should have played the Field of Ruin this turn and then fielded them, so that way I could play the Last Hope next turn and kill the Dark Confidant. Probably would have been a little bit better there. Also, one of the things worth noting is that this deck's trying to be an Ensnaring Bridge deck, but at the same time, this deck has kind of a high converted mana cost. So, like, here, even if we draw an Ensnaring Bridge, it's not actually really going to do anything on this board, right? Because I've got all these expensive cards trapped in my hand. Yeah, they should have 1 to 2 basic forests in their deck. Yeah, MTGO Traders has bots, but my code only works when you use PayPal on their website. Any of their ticket transactions don't have a discount. Another instance of being 3 minutes up on clock, even though we're reading chat and doing lots of other things while we play. Yeah, Ensnaring Bridge Doran works how you want it to work. Any second, any day now, opponent. Alright, we drew a black source, so that's nice. I get to fetch shock and put this last hope into play. Actually, I'm probably just going to fetch a basic Swamp here so I don't take damage. I definitely should have played the Field of Ruin last turn, though. We got pretty lucky to draw the second black source here and not get punished for it. So they get to eat Bob here, but they need like a Culligan's Command here to kill Liliana because Chalice of the Void locks down Lightning Bolt, which is nice. It's unfortunate. They have a Bloodbraid here. Liliana will die. Yeah, Time Sieve's like the definition of a win more card. It's a card that's only good when you have Thopter Sword combo goings, and like if you have Thopter Sword combo going, you're probably gonna win the game anyways. Eggs are good. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I really appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How'd Saheeli go? It actually went really well, Jet. That build felt really sweet. We actually beat Tron and we beat Valakut twice, which those are generally pretty hard matchups, so it's kind of great to beat them. That was like kind of a good draw. It kills the Scavenging Ooze, I guess, but at the same time, I'm going to lose my Gifts Ungiven to this Liliana plus. Fast combos. The deck was very combo focused. It had four what's it called? It had 4 copies of Felidar in it, and it had Phantasmal Image. It had Kiki Jiki in it too for comboing with the cat. Feeling pretty dead here. Don't really have a clean answer to this Liliana the Veil. I guess if I draw a Tezzeret, Agent of Bolas, we could potentially, like, make our Chalice a 5/5 and attack if they don't have an Abrupt Decay. Get, like, 2 draws at that. I'm doing alright. I'm actually going to stand up for a little bit here. I've been sitting for a while. Ugh. No blocks. No blocks on the 0/1. Yep. Weird that they ate the artifact. You'd think they'd want the artifact in the bin for their Goyfs to be bigger. The Phantasmal Images were great. They were there because it was a donation deck list and someone submitted a donation deck list with them in it. But they actually felt pretty reasonable. Oh, they don't want me to runes it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Definitely had runes in play. I guess I board in these two. Chalice the Void's just pretty rancid. Guess these Welding Jars are okay. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're able to catch us live. Welcome from the YouTubes. Is Spyglass good enough for Planeswalkers? I don't know. I have my own Planeswalkers that are the same as their Planeswalkers, and Spyglass is symmetrical. My democratic vote is you play Infect tomorrow. Thank you for the bits, Nicholas. We will very likely get to Infect. There's been a few people that voted for Infect. Oh shit, which Infect deck is that for, Nicholas? There's Infect, there's a Modern Infect, and there's a Legacy Infect. So, which of those were those for? I think the other people were donating for Modern, but I'm actually not sure now. I forgot we definitely had it in both formats. Am I allowed to ask if I'm a Republican or a Democrat? I'm a realist. I've definitely voted on. Actually, I'm not sure I've ever voted Republican. I've voted Democratic and Independent a number of times, depending on who's running for what. Yours earlier was for Modern. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Modern sounds good, will do. I feel like I, like many people, would like to label myself as something that's not Democratic or Republican, but at the same time, I'm very aware of the fact that, like, there aren't really options for that exist. I'm a pessimist, yeah, right? I think I'm Academy rinsing back this Engineered Explosives, right? Just to, like, be able to clear this Bob. Welcome, mandatory. I did vote for Biss on in the primary for the Illinois governor race, but I also was not surprised that Biss lost to the guy that has millions of dollars. You know, there's a reason why the meme on this channel is bought and paid for, like our government, like people. Now I'm not gonna put the EE back. I really just want to draw a white source so I can cast this verdict, right? Okay, so honestly, another piece of feedback. There's not enough basic planes in this deck, right? There's only one. Yeah, one. This verdict should probably be a damnation. Probably shouldn't be double white cards in our deck if we could avoid it. That's not true. I've interacted with people on Facebook. That's great, Griffinson. Well, so there's a story. There was, it was some South American country. There was an actual factual clown ran for their Congress, and then he ended up quitting because he said the other people that worked in Congress with him weren't serious enough. We're very dead, huh? It's because we can't cast our spell. This might be a quick league, and we might fit in another one after this. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's hanging here. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great content on Twitch right now, so thanks for choosing to spend part of your time here with us. Who am I? My name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are a big reason why I'm able to do what I do as a job here. You can also support myself by checking out some of my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. inkedgaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags there. And of course, myself and our wonderful moderators here would like to welcome everyone to Hoaglandia. Please talk to your friendly neighborhood moderator about your complimentary timeout. Yeah, I mean, this is keep. It's got some lands and cast some spells. Hey, Dursushi, thank you very much for the 2-month free subscription. I really appreciate you re-upping. Welcome back. Yes, the slaughter that happens after the complimentary timeout advertisement. Hi, waifu.
Hello, darling.
My wife brought lunch because she's wonderful. I'm gonna mute myself for a second while we crinkle with this bag. Christy went to this fast food pasta place called Fazoli's. That is, in fact, a breadstick I'm eating. Yeah, I agree, Big Daddy. So, this is one of those, like, when I accepted the deck list, I kind of skimmed it, and then I probably should have been more picky. Like, there's a lot of, feel like some kind of fundamental deck building issues. Alright, Chalice Resolve. It's probably not bad here. It's like they're playing some kind of Esper deck, so they probably have like more discard and like Path to Exiles and stuff in their deck. The breadsticks are great. I haven't eaten the pasta yet, but the breadsticks are A+. Liliana is pretty bad against Lingering Souls.
Fast food pasta is an odd concept.
It is, right? Alright, so this definitely needs to be a black source, and I think it probably needs to be a white source in case we draw our Supreme Verdict. We actually already played the blue-red version that won the Classic on the 20th. You can find it on my YouTube channel, Vincent. I changed one card.
Be careful, the edges are saucy.
You're saucy. Alright.
Burn!
I think that's a compliment.
Oh.
I think it was intended to be a compliment. I don't know. I'd have to ask the kids. Is telling my wife she's saucy a compliment or a burn? I need to know. Am I hip with the lingo? It's a compliment. Chat says compliment. God, how many breadsticks did you get?
Well, I ordered 12 because it was cheapest to buy 12, but then it also, each of the pastas came with 2.
God bless.
So we got 16, and I ate 2 in the car.
You ate 2 in the car?
So there's your 2 out of the 4,
Chat,
and your 6, and then here's my 6.
Chat unanimously says it's a compliment, pretty much.
Oh.
And there, it's a compliment.
Fast food pasta.
Look, I hope the people in chat that are saying 16 breadsticks with exclamation points, y'all must not be American. That's just like a reasonable number of breadsticks. Come on now. Come on now. How do we... I guess I have explosives I could go get, but if I get explosives to clear the spirits, I kill my Chalice of the Void.
Oh, I gave you my fork.
Like that, yep. Christy's job lets her work from home on occasion, so she...
I also get to take a lunch break. It's not a prison.
It's not a prison. Quiet, get back to work. Questioning the number of breadsticks is basically the same thing. Ain't that the truth? Am I just supposed to get like my Thopter Foundry going here? My hand's not gonna be empty for this stupid Ensnaring Bridge for forever. Is it bridge? I guess it's bridge. I guess I get to spot check. I can use the Collective Brutality to like kill a spirit plus check for stuff out of their hand here. Gets my hand empty. Amazon Prime subs are allowed to put donation decks into the queue. It's the same as a normal $4.99 sub. All the details on donation decks can be found at that bit.ly/Google sellout link that Rogue just posted in chat. We're pretty dead, huh? Feeling pretty dead. Like, can I beat this Jace here? I can't, right? This Jace is just gonna bury me. What's going on, Immortal? Lily could race it. Okay, that's fair. That's a very fair assessment. All right, so I'm gonna lead on Collective Brutality, bin this Time Sieve. I'm gonna give, I'm gonna kill one and duress them. We'll try. We'll try. Double Tassiger Snapcaster Mage. Okay, and they can't snap Inquisition because we have a Chalice on one. What's going on, Bardic? Welcome to the 1 year sub club. I knight thee, defender of the realm. Sapphire shards get swords. Them's the rules around here. We need more mods for all of, exactly, you understand. I don't know. Maybe they keep Jace when we Lily alt. We're gonna find out, though. The out is ultimating this Liliana, so we're gonna play to it. Play to your outs, chat. Time Sieve, along with Thopter Sword and 5 lands, is infinite turns. Alright. Now we're dead. Now we're dead. Dismembers are pretty bad. Elesh is... I guess Elesh kills their tokens. This verdict seems terrible. I'll bring in Iona. Yeah, I could probably just always board out the Time Sieve. It's not particularly good. I guess Dismember kills Tezzeret. The explosives are awkward too. My wife knows how to play Magic. She doesn't play though. She does. She's more into board games. We do board games pretty consistently at the house. I don't know if I want to finish this league. This deck's pretty bad. The mana base is awkward. The win conditions are awkward. The Ensnaring Bridges aren't very good because the deck can't get its hand empty. Feels like there's a lot of awkward tension, a lot of different directions. Just like colorless land, play my Thopter Foundry. I'm gonna play this match out to its natural conclusion, but I don't think we're gonna play a third. Yeah, I agree with that, Nerdster. It feels like the deck's just like trying to do too much. It's like it took little bits from a bunch of different ideas, and none of those ideas are very cohesive to begin with. Can y'all believe that Thopter Sword was banned in this format at one point? Like, that's so ridiculous, right? And an Amazon sub and then $10 puts you into the bottom of the list, Colby. So $10 covers the cost of me playing a league. Because sometimes they don't go so well. Alright, I mean, we're almost getting our hand empty. Yeah, Wild Nikata was banned too. That's why whenever people try and defend things as like they're on the ban list for a reason, it's like, you really don't know your history, right? Ancestral Visions was banned in this format. Is Valakut the single most impactful card that was once banned in Modern? It might be, right? I mean, Newmott's live right now, right? Newmott is literally live right now. No, I think I'm gonna play one more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're gonna play another match with this deck after this one. We'll see. Maybe we'll get out of this and we'll change our mind, but yeah, that's to be fair. Grave Troll came on and came back off. To be fair though, I think the format that they unbanned Grave Troll into, Grave Troll was fine in. I think the fact that they printed Neonate and Cathartic Reunion and Prized Amalgam, that's what put it over the top. Nope, Dredge a deck we've played on more than one occasion. I like Dredge, I think it's sweet. Was it 2 full years? I don't think it was quite unbanned for that long, but it was definitely unbanned for a little while and they printed more stuff and it broke. So if I Field of Rune, that gets me an untapped land, so I'd have 1, 2, 3, and then I get to replay Field of Rune with... Then I get to replay Field of Rune with my Crucible. Wow, it was almost 2 years. I just don't remember it being that long. Data's great. Look at that. It's possible I should make a 5/5 here. Oh, I guess plussing this lets the Snapcaster Mage attack my Tezzeret, huh? Yes, I do like the Stampede Maidborn and Green Black Elves. I think it's great. I think it gives you a lot of redundancy. It also gives you a lot of resiliency against decks like Jund and Jeskai, which can be kind of popular right now. All right, the real question here, chat. This is important. I need chat's help. Everybody knows chat's a competitive advantage. Oh man, I was gonna ask how many of these breadsticks do I eat, but I've definitely only got one left in here, and it seems very un-American for me to leave only one breadstick left. I can't just leave it one sad little breadstick in there, right? I was kind of getting full. I was like, maybe I'll stop and save the rest for later, but there's only one left, so like, I feel like I should eat all of them. Never leave a man behind. Yeah, I feel like I'm a man of the people, so like I should eat the breadstick to make sure it. No, Christy took half the 12 breadsticks upstairs. And by half of the 12, I mean half of the 16. So this is probably my 8th breadstick. It's fine, that's why I go to the gym, right? I go to the gym so I can eat 8 breadsticks at lunch. She did eat 2 on the way home, you're right. The only pets that I currently have are the 2 curly-haired things that came out of my wife. We're gonna keep them for 18 years. Nice Inquisition. These Gifts Ungiven don't even do anything here, right? God, I can't. This deck is really unfocused and awkward. And Chalice of the Void isn't very good in Modern. And it's an Ensnaring Bridge deck that can't get its hand empty. Yeah, we're gonna do something else to close the day out. I'd like to end on a high note. This one, I should have vetted a little bit better. It's not. Yeah, there's too much going on here. I feel like the person that built this deck, you really need to pick like 1 or 2 of like the 4 or 5 things this deck is trying to do, and you should do that. Yeah, this is, believe it or not, like, we get some stinkers on occasion. I do actually reject decks on occasion. I do actually reject decks, but this one made it through, and it probably shouldn't have. All right, what are we doing?